This is the entrance to Postlewaits. It's right off of Barlow Road in Canby, Oregon. So this is the driveway in here. And as you come down this road, as you see just to the right over there, is the parking. So that's for vendors and guests. And the main indoor space is in that building just in front. As you come down this driveway, there's a little vineyard and whiskey. Well, I don't think it's whiskey, I think they're both vineyard tasting rooms. So I'm not sure if this little tasting room is included with venue rentals, but there's a little space back here. I didn't see any power outlets, but I'll just take you around the corner just to have a quick look. So this is this area here. Going through those doors, and then there's that little area there. So we'll go back to the main area and we'll start with the indoor space. So I've just come up to the building. Parking is now behind me. You can see there's plenty of space. That's the driveway that you come up. So we'll go through to the indoor space. So there's restrooms to the left and to the right here, men's and women's. And then we come in. This is the space here. So there's a bar area over there on the far right of the building. And then the kitchen is over here to the left. Looks like these doors can be opened up on a nice day. In terms of power outlets, there's one right here, right when you come through the entrance to the left. And if we circle around, there's an outdoor space that I would think would maybe be used for a cocktail hour. I'll show you that in a second. But this door also goes to the outside, and as you can see down in the middle of the screen, there's a power outlet right there. We also have a power outlet right here. Hold on, let me back up and show you the entire space so you get a good idea. So that's the space there. So like I said, there's a power outlet right here. As well as right there as well. And you have one just to the right of the bar. And also right there in that corner. And then I'll go upstairs and check there as well. Postelwaits having just come upstairs. There is one outlet right as you come up the stairs, right there. And then you can see this is the upstairs area. And it overlooks the entire indoor venue space. I've just come out the back of the building. This looks like an area that could be used for a cocktail hour. Can't really tell from here, but these doors here look like they slide open, as well as just past that second gas lamp. Those slide open too, so that you have a view from the inside to this space here and to connect the two spaces. I didn't see any outlets here except for where you see the hose there. There's a power outlet. There's something connected currently from the inside of this barn or whatever this structure is. So I'm not sure if maybe that could be an outlet that could be utilized for DJ equipment. Or, as I showed you in the earlier indoor video, just inside this door, which is the back door of the building, It's a little hallway that's right off of the kitchen area, and there is literally a outlet right in this corner by the door, but on the inside. So maybe you could wire through there if we needed speakers out here. And I will now take us to the outdoor venue space. It's a little further back, so we're going to go through that flower section, and we'll be there in a second. So leaving behind the indoor space, which is in front of us here, just walk down this flower path. I'm about to cross a bridge. You can see also right in front of me there's a bridge that comes from the parking lot. So if you don't want to go through or behind the building, depending on what the event is like, there's parking. You can see to the far right, and I believe parking extends all along that fence, behind that fence. And then there is a bridge over there that will also bring you over to this area, but we're going to cross this bridge first. Or instead, I should say. So the other bridge will just bring you out kind of closer to this little saloon. So that looks like it would be the bar area. I looked inside and there's a little bar area. There's one outlet in there if we needed it for any reason. We'll go over there in a second. There's an outlet there as well. Over to this left area looks like it could be a ceremony area. So the only outlet that I saw was to the left side of the trees, and I'll show you that here in a second. You will most definitely need a cart for your equipment to get it around to these different stations. But let's see, so here, just down here, is the power outlet, and they've got something connected to it. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if it's maybe outdoor lighting. I don't see cafe lighting. Maybe it's the lighting that they have, for example, like that lighting, although that's not connected over here. So we just have to check, in the case of any event, what they have connected there, and if we can be the sole people connected to it, so there's no conflict between lighting and DJ equipment. And there's the bridge. There's that area of trees that I just was showing you. And then there's also this area that you could have a ceremony under, have the chairs in front of, or a variety of things. But the only power outlet that I see here is right here to the right. And again, they have cafe lights strung up here, so as well as a chandelier. So I'm not sure if that's the power source that they're using for it, but again, depending on what's going on and what's where, reception, ceremony, for whatever event, we just have to check where we could plug in and not be connected to lighting. You also have this really cute outdoor area. Looks like it would be a dance area. There doesn't seem to be a power outlet in that space, so I would assume that you would be connecting somewhere here in that little outlet that I showed you just to the left behind these flowers by this space. Just walk back from that little space, and then here's the little saloon again, and just wanted to show you here, there's like a little picnic area, so I don't know if this would be used, but it's nice and covered and shady in the trees, and they've got some picnic tables spread out. So this is just to the right of those areas I just showed you there, that covered space, as well as that little, what looks like to be a dance area. So I'm not seeing many power outlets here. The only one that I see for this space is right here along this post. You can see it right there, and it's got twinkle lights plugged into it now. So again, we would just have to make sure on the day that we're plugging into a source that is not plugged into lights, because they have lights plugged in everywhere, which is beautiful. We just don't want any conflict with the equipment. And then, as I noted earlier, there is a power source just inside this little saloon, basically along this wall that you see right by the tree. So, and then the last thing is just here is that other bridge. I walk across just to give you an idea if you wanted to come this way to bring your equipment. So this is the bridge, and there's the pathway. It's mostly, yeah, they have gravel everywhere, so again, a cart would be recommended. And there's parking in the main space. And there you go, that's Postelwaits.